Hey guys, if you find yourself in Atlanta, Georgia or LA and you're thinking about taking in the Porsche experience, before you go, watch my video because I'm going to lay out everything that you need to know before you go. Whether you want to go and not pay a lot or if you want to go and pay a lot, keep watching this video to find out everything you need to know to experience the Porsche Experience Center. Well, we're about to go over there and check out the Porsche driving experience in Atlanta, Georgia. Come along, let's check this out. So Porsche Cars North America's headquarters is in Atlanta, Georgia. So this Porsche Experience Center is not only the normal Porsche Experience Center, but also the headquarters for Porsche Cars North America. And if you go, you just can't roll up and go inside. You have to have a reservation to get inside. And things have changed because of COVID. So it used to be you could call up and say, hey, I just want to come have dinner, or I want to just come, check out the merchandise or whatever, and maybe buy some stuff from the store. That's all been taken away. You now have to at least sign up for something in order to get into the front door of this experience. So there's a lot more to do here than just check out merchandise. And again, I'm not going to show you the merchandise section of the store. It's basically going to any Porsche dealership. They have jackets and t-shirts and hats and whatnot. But what I wanted to show you was the second floor and some other floors of what's going on here. This is on the second floor. This changes every 6 months or so. This exhibit, they're called their gallery. This right here was the very first Porsche 911 to be raced in America, and it's on display from its owners. There's tons of photos of it actually in action back in the background. Here you can see some more early first-gen 911s, 914 6s. There's a 356 up there. The Brumos car, a Carrera GT. This car here, very special, contains signatures of all the Porsche race car drivers that have driven in the 24 hours of Daytona, the Rolex race down in Florida. Very cool. Just to get a chance to go around and check out everything this museum has to offer. Now there is a cafe upstairs that you can get like sandwiches and stuff. There's also the Cafe 356, which is more upscale, which you have to have reservations for. Again, you can't just walk off the streets. You turn into the center and there's a security guard and they ask for your name, and if you're not on the list, you're not getting in to the Porsche Experience Center. Very cool Brumos 9 Porsche that raced. And again, the next level down, this here was their actual classic factory restoration. This is where they restore some of the classic Porsches. Really intense. You can see right there, there's a 356 motor and a 356 transaxle on display. And while we were there, we actually got to check out 2 Carrera GTs in for service work. So in the lobby, they have displays. Here's one of the displays on the toolkits that came originally with the Porsches. And if you've had a chance, look up what a early Porsche 911 or Porsche 356 toolkit is going for nowadays. And there are some crazy prices for those in the used market. This display here was just showing you that Porsche believes in their older cars and they're nostalgic, and you can pretty much buy any part you need from the 356s, the 911s, 914s, 924s, 924s, all the way up to the modern areas. This is the part of the Porsche experience that's awesome. There's a huge racetrack next door to the museum, and you just need to ante up. It's about $550 or plus to take out a brand new Porsche, whether it be a 911, a Cayman, a Boxster, and take it on the test track with one of Porsche's drivers to show you the ropes per se. Very cool if you have the time and you have the $500+ to do this. Ton of fun. And again, a chance to have a Porsche racing driver with you and show you the ropes on how to drive one of these cars at its peak of performance. Definitely worth the money. As you can see, there's different little road courses and different things they take you on to teach you how to drive these cars at the edge of their limits. But let's say you're kind of like me and you're in town just for a day, but you really want to take in, you got to call the day before and you got to schedule an appointment to do something at the experience. For me, we were about to leave out of town to fly out. We were across the street from our hotel was the Experience, the Porsche Experience. So I called the day before, and the cheapest thing you can do to get into this place was the driving simulator. And that's what I'm doing right here. It's, I believe it was like $40 for 30 minutes, but it gets you into the door. It gets you and a guest, if that person doesn't want to drive. I took my wife. We both got in. We both got lanyards that I'll show you a little bit later with a cool little souvenir badge that you can hold on to. But they give you 15 minutes with their basic car, which I believe was a Cayman GT4, to kind of get to not. I'm not a video gamer, so I didn't understand what to do with the video game and all this other stuff. It took me 10 minutes to figure out how to work a video game. I'm used to seeing stuff and feeling stuff when I'm racing and I'm driving. Different aspect in a video game here. But as you can see, there are several spots, and you can then race against other people that are there, or just kind of test your own skills. I went through and did the first one with the Cayman GT4. The second time I did this, I did the 1972 or 71 917 Le Mans winning Porsche race car. That was a ton of fun. You definitely get to learn some little things about it. All right, guys. So if you're in Atlanta or you're in LA, or there's a couple other spots around the world for the Porsche Experience Centers, if you don't have the $500 plus to go and do the actual driving of the cars, remember, go ahead and call ahead the day before and get some simulator time. It's $40 for 30 minutes, but that will at least get you in to the center. And from there, you can do lunch. You can check out the lunch at their Carrera Cafe. You can also check out the exhibits. You can do all that kind of fun stuff. And you get a cool little lanyard if you're so inclined. How do I do this? Like that, like that, like that, whatever. So you get one of these things to add to your collection. Buy a shirt, drive one of their simulated cars. But again, spend an hour, 2 hours checking out the Porsche Experience Center. I did the one in LA. Like I said, there is one in LA as well. And I believe there is one actually, a couple more in Europe. So check this out. This is how to do it on the cheap, or you can pony up the money. But either way, go check it out if you're a Porsche fan and enjoy a day at the Porsche Experience Center near you. All right, guys, thank you so much. We'll see you next week.